the Uhuru Academy online. Greetings, esteemed Black homeschooling parents. Baba Amin here, and I'm here to let you know that it's time to take charge of our children's education like never before. And I have exciting news for you. The Uhuru Academy online K 12 private school and homeschool partnership is here to change the game. And we're enrolling. Listen up. Our curriculum is proudly African centered, empowering young minds with knowledge that celebrates our rich heritage, our roots, and our greatness. Yes, you heard that right. We have students from all corners of the world, and our vision is to create a generation of leaders who are visionary, confident, and empowered. Black homeschooling parents, let's unite and give our children the gift of an education that fuels their pride, elevates their potential, and ignites their passion for greatness. Visit us at uhuruacademy.com to secure your child's position at the Uhuru Academy, the premier partner in empowering our leaders of tomorrow.
For more than 3 decades, I've been on a mission to empower, educate, and uplift our youth. Today, I'm reaching out to you for an initiative that's close to my heart, the Uhuru Academy's global Kwanzaa celebration and fundraiser. This isn't just any fundraiser. It's not just any celebration. It's a call to action, a call to support an institution that stands as a pillar of strength and knowledge in our community. The Uhuru Academy is more than a school. It's a haven where our children discover their roots, embrace their identity, and gear up to lead the future. As we celebrate Kwanzaa, the festival of unity, umoja, self-determination, or kujichagulia, and collective work and responsibility, or ujima, we're reminded of our shared goals to nurture minds, to preserve our heritage, and to pass on the torch of wisdom and courage. Your support will directly impact our students, funding resources, enhancing programs, helping our global expansion, and ensuring that the Uhuru Academy continues to be a fortress of learning and cultural pride. This Kwanzaa, let's unite in faith and purpose. Donate to our cause. Donate to our school. Spread the word and be a part of a movement that's shaping the future of our community one young leader at a time. Join us. Empower, educate, elevate, because our children are the architects of tomorrow, and the journey begins with us today. Thank you in advance for your support. Peace. I'm Baba Amin. Let the global Black education revolution begin. This is the Uhuru Academy. Hold up. There we go. There it is. There it is. All right. Cool, 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 cool. What's happening, y'all? This is He Say, She Say. I'm Baba.
I'm Amin Nkoyo. What's up?
All right. All right. And how you doing, Baba Koyo?
I'm good.
All right, that's what's up. I still hear the gruffy in your voice. You know what I'm saying?
Peace of
peace of power, everybody out there. Another episode. He say, she say. Baba, me, mama, and Koyo. We're gonna talk about some things that are going on out there. You know, in the world, just what's trending, just chilling, praying everybody having a blacktastic week. You know what I'm saying? As you saw before we came on, we have the Uhuru Academy online global community Kwanzaa celebration jumping off the 26th through the first 2 hours a day, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time, every day during Kwanzaa. We celebrating every principle, and we got families coming in from around the world to celebrate with us. So we looking forward to that. Also raising funds for the Uhuru Academy at the same time. We're building a brand new learning platform, and it's gonna be on. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on. So that's what's up. Shout out to Craig Samuels. What's up with you, black man? And my son, the Black Pixel, Tajiri Kane though in the house. What's up with you, young brother? You know what I'm saying? And celebrating the birthday this week.
Yes,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's
So happy
right.
birthday to our son Tajiri. You know what I'm saying, in the house. You know, and yeah, man, it's a lot of great things going on right now. A lot of great things going on with the Uhuru Academy, and I pray a lot of great things going on with you. Right. So, you know how we do, Mom and Co. Yo, anybody who got a black owned business, we want you to list your
That's
business
right. That's
in
right.
the
Put it
comments.
in
All
the
right. We're not just gonna sit
comments.
up and we're gonna definitely celebrate and shout out our stuff, but we want you all to not be shy about shouting out your business. If you put your business in the comment, I'll put your business up on the screen. You just never know who might be watching.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So we can't spread the dollar if we don't spread the word. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Supreme? Supreme in the house. You know what I'm saying? Big Preem. You know, Lone Star RBG in the house. Supremes pull up in the house. If you having holiday gatherings and you looking for some catering, top notch catering right there with the pull up. Definitely check out my brother Supreme. You know what I'm saying? And that's, man, y'all got y'all name corrected on the same day. About 10 years ago. It's been about 10 years. Since
Oh,
since y'all
okay.
yeah, it's been about 10 years. So
10 years.
yeah, since y'all did that, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Preem.
That's what's
You
up.
know, hit me up this morning with Charleston White on on the message this morning. It was cool talking to him in Charleston this morning. You know what I'm saying? Funky Town stand up, you know. So a lot of great things happening right now, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you put your business in the comments, you know what I'm saying? And let's see. So tonight we have kind of like an overarching. What's up, babe? Like you looking at something.
I'm not.
Like, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be together. Okay?
You're not.
Leave me alone. You're making it obvious. I'm trying to work it
I
out.
don't
You're
know what's
making it
going
obvious.
on.
You just want to tell everybody. Go ahead
I
and
ain't
tell them.
saying
Go
nothing.
ahead and
I
tell them.
ain't saying nothing. I'm
All right.
looking over my shoulder and you're just like,
I'm just sitting
I
here
didn't know if
trying.
you was
I'm
reading
getting
the
myself
comments. I didn't know
together.
if you
No,
sometimes you'll look and you
I
like, I
know.
want to read,
There's
you
not
know.
much to read right now.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm thinking. So I'm
chilling.
like, all right, that's what's up. Hey, so all right, we're gonna talk about a few things tonight. We'll talk about a few things tonight and then get up at y'all hair, you know.
Zeno G watching.
Well, what's up, Zeb? You know what I'm saying? That's my brother, NASDAQ, and that. Man, we done had some adventures.
Yes, I have.
Ooh, me and
Yes,
that brother right there done had some adventures, you know what I'm saying? First producer I ever had when I got into the rap business way back in the 90s. East Side, shout out to my bro, LO to G, you know what I'm saying? What? What? We had it going on back
I'm
then,
just
though.
saying, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, but I
Yes.
mean, now to throw. I don't know
Oh,
about throwing
that's
up
habit. I
sides.
throw up the east side. I still, when I see somebody from Butler, I still boop boop hit the PPHs and all that. Shout out to my boy OG Cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what? I see you on that Andre 3000 kind of
Not
thing. He done
necessary.
outgrew rap. Now I gotta outgrow everything.
No, it's just
Ever since
I'm
Andre
just
3000 came
no,
out
I
there,
ain't got
he's
nothing to do with
47.
it. That
You want me to
brother,
drop all my habits?
that brother and his flute album is good. It ain't got nothing to do with you and your throwing up gang signs at 51.
Well, this is not a gang sign. It's just a symbol for E. It does stand for gang. It was East Side. It was a side of town. So it's not a gang sign. Number one. You know what I'm saying? Ever since you've been listening to the Flute album, you've
It's
been
not. I mean,
I
because
think you really
every
just
once in
started
a while I
wearing a
might
beret
throw
after
up
the
the
album
south
came out.
side, but I just thinking it's just like
You know
just
what I'm
all kind
saying?
of same.
Yeah.
I've grown out of those things.
Right. Well, you know, shout out to the East Side, you know, East Side PPH. Y'all know how it go. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, yeah. So Z is in the house. That's my boy right there, NASDAQ in the house. Yeah, man. Lots of stuff. It's good to see everybody. What I wanted to talk about tonight, one of the things that I wanted to bring up was the old way versus the new way.
The old way what? Versus just talking about period.
Yeah, the old way versus when it comes to raising kids, right? When it comes to raising young people, You know what I'm saying? When it comes to raising kids, because we parented two sets of children. Right. Almost across two generations, right? I mean, yeah. Right. We parented two because we have adult children, we have very young children. We're not the same parents with our younger children that we were with our older children. The world has changed, and we have kind of changed a little bit with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But because we walk around here struggling a lot of times, like, ooh, because sometimes I struggle like I'd have whooped Tajir ass over there
a long time ago.
And here I am giving Uhuru a stern talking to. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I look at my children today and I'd be like, I just should whoop y'all.
I think I say that's the answer all the time, but it's like I just can't bring myself.
Then there's some other woke part of me to be like, well, no, make sure they realize what's going on and exercise a little patience. You're older, you're wiser now. You know what I'm saying?
We don't exercise a lot. Yes, I'm older and wiser. That means that's why I need to whoop their head so that they know. Just gonna get them one time. I don't want to have to keep on doing it.
Yeah, but you literally argue with yourself out loud when they doing shit.
They get on my because I be wanting to say some shit. My old ways be coming out, boy. I be like,
you like, get your African. I need you to listen. Use your African eyes.
I just want you to be responsible for yourself. And I want
to talk to you. You'll do that. You'll be telling that. You like y'all just don't know like what I want to say and what I will do. But I'm trying to talk. And I just be sitting back like she working her way through.
I'm working.
She working her way through.
That's the difficulties of being in a space and trying to go to another space. You know what I'm saying? It's
like it's so difficult for a beetle. Right. See. Right. And I think I'm not opposed to whoopings. I'm not opposed to whoopings. You know what I'm saying? This generation is a little different though. Just in that our kids, I don't know, because we brought them up on gangster rap or whatever. I'm not talking about our kids personally. I'm talking about the generation that kind of came under us, but that's our older generation. Right. They talk real bad to their kids, and they make me not cuss at my children at all.
I be so cringy, as the children
I be seeing some shit.
That just makes me
yeah. In some areas, the old ways then got amplified. You know what I'm saying? And I know I saw a clip the other day of the sister that was going to the school and whooping her son at the school.
Yeah,
right.
So...
Now that's an old blackism. I'm gonna whoop you. I'm gonna shame you where you shame me. Right. But the language she was using,
the belittling,
right, and then the belittling, like come on, you little motherfucker, come on, nigga, and you ain't gonna do it again, and just yelling at him and whooping and yelling and doing it right in front of the teachers.
It's like you breaking a buck, and it's just I really didn't realize that you don't realize it when you're doing in the midst of this. You think I think you function out of fear. When you come with that, you're functioning out of fear. It's really not that you just really trying to break them. You're really trying to fear them or scare them into doing right so that they can be okay, they can be safe, they don't have to and that's the way we know. It's like I need to put the fear of God in you, as they say.
Right.
And so sometimes that's what that is. And
do you think it's harder for mothers, especially mothers dealing with boys? Because once I got a certain age, it wasn't a whole lot my mama could tell me, and I wasn't even in the double digits. I always respected her, but it wasn't nothing that, what I'm saying, if it weren't for my big brothers, that's kind of who kept me in line.
Right.
Where they like a man for me, a lot of for me, and then even me as a father, I don't have to do a lot of yelling.
Right.
I don't have to do a lot of posturing. It's almost understood that they don't want to cross the daddy. Yeah. But with the mother, because the mother's a natural nurturer too, then when she turns around and has to be the disciplinarian as well, the children are like, yeah, you yelling, but you yelling. And you really want to give me everything that I want. But you know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
I'm just saying, I've noticed that, you know what I'm saying, to where, so when I see the mama's like, I'm like, okay, I don't think daddy's around.
But I don't, and that's the thing, though. Okay, that can be a possibility. I that we feel like the yelling gets a point across, but I think at the same time, why damn children ain't listening unless we yelling? Why when we say okay, baby,
It's a trip because a lot of times I don't think they listening when we yelling. It's just that they gotta be quiet because we yelling.
No, they get the school and moving.
Yeah, they get the school them moving, especially if you yelling and swinging, or you about about at that point. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I just think that sometimes maybe with mothers, especially with the single mothers, you know what I'm saying, dealing with boys, I've seen the posturing, the da 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 da, and that ain't really what's gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? That ain't really what's gonna do it. Stay on them though. You gotta stay on them, but you calling them niggas and bitches and mother MFers and all of that. That's not. I don't think that's gonna do it.
Well, that's not going to do it. Just as it would be that it would. Oh, get up, sucking up. Stop crying like a baby. Stop crying like a bitch. That don't help either.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm saying on the male side, the
Yeah,
male
yeah.
give it to the guys, to the boys, just as bad as a woman would as well.
No, it's not the same.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's really
oh my.
not.
I beg to differ.
There's a connection between men and boys that
Any
that a
berating.
woman and a boy don't have.
The berating is still the same. You tell them to keep suck it up and whine, stop whining like a bitch. You tell them that a girl, you whining like a girl, that you're crying, that only girls can cry, that it's not cool that a guy can cry. That's not the truth.
Oh,
That's
no,
not
it's not
right.
the truth. It's
That's
not the
not the
truth.
truth.
You know what I'm saying? It's not the
Oh,
truth.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there is an inherent toughness that we want to put in our sons, though, especially black boys. And I think a lot of that comes from us knowing no one's going to give a damn when you're wrong. You better be tough, because if a dog and a black man on the corner begging for food, the dog gonna get fed. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna tell the black man go get a job. And so we kind of have that mentality with our sons. Yeah, you gotta suck it up. You can't sit here and whine about it all day. That's just I mean, it's just what it is.
No, it's incense smoke, Facebook user. That's incense smoke. It's not smoke. Yeah, I mean, you could probably kind of tell by the dialogue, different dialogue. But come on, yeah. Anyway.
All you got to do is initiate another one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like what Black Pixel says. Baba was never a yeller, but he did put on that deep growling voice and give a death stare. Yeah, that's kind of like my style.
He's even different now. I just want to let you know he's even more different. I mean, it's the growl comes, but the death stare doesn't. The bite doesn't come. It's just.
What you think I got soft?
Intellectual fear that you used to have, the psychological stare as well. That all that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I got a little soft.
I got a little soft. Yeah, we both got.
I got a little soft in my, and yeah, I got a little soft. But we've also got wiser too. We do some things now that a lot of preventive things now that we didn't do when we were younger parents. You know what I'm saying? So after some of that is getting soft, and some of that is we had plenty of practice messing up on our first set. So I knew
bless y'all.
So I knew that. Yeah, right. So I knew set got the benefit of that. Can I read my comment?
That's what you said. You were saying
can I read my comment before you just?
We'll read
it. Just shout now. But I was saying Tina James was agreeing with you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She said it teaches them to hide. When you say suck it up, teaches them to hide their pain, and I get that. I get that. You know what I'm saying? I get that.
That vulnerability is a weakness. It teaches them that expressing emotions is not a human character.
Yeah, but we got to find a balance.
Character. Well, duh. I mean,
I agree with the gender thing. Like I don't do the cry like a girl thing. That's not my style, right? So I agree. You don't put the sensitivity on a gender, right? But at the same time, you got to find a balance, because you'll get a young person that every time, and I've experienced this working with children, you get those little boys that every time their feelings get hurt about any little thing is because they used to mama coming to
It
come
doesn't
running.
matter
And
the reason.
they start manipulating. You have to show them how not to manipulate with
But
it.
by giving them the terminology, by coming at them with the terminology, that
that's
still
not
don't
what I'm
solve
saying.
anything.
No, I said
And a lot of times it's the unbalance. You're saying it's the unbalance.
You're agreeing with me.
It's when women, when it's a single mother, but you're still talking. I'm just talking.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
but a lot more of us are. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I was saying, finding a balance.
Where's the balance in a two-parent household? That's what I'm saying.
Well, to me, finding a balance is helping them figure out the shit that hurt and the stuff that don't hurt. For example, I want some cookies. Well, you didn't have a full meal. You don't need no cookies. You is not hurt. You just can't get cookies. Sometimes they don't know the difference. Okay. All right. So that's what I'm saying. Just finding a balance. All right. All right. So Mom and Koyo into something, because I can tell the children onto something. So I could tell the children something a million times in their own voice, but as soon as I yell, they listen. Sometimes you think they listen.
They get in line when you get right, and they like, oh, let me go do. Oh, she said something. Let me go do it. Why we gotta do all that? Why does the mama bear gotta do all that?
Well, because you the natural nurturer. You know what I'm saying? Like when my mama did that to me, she was fed up. Let me go on and do it, and I would do it more so just to help her stress than because I needed to do it.
There? I need you to listen the first time as a responsible human being. Responsible for themselves. Don't have to respond and be told and beat into submission. You want them to be able to respond.
That's what you want, but is that the reality though?
Should be. How we gotta make that a reality? And it's not by yelling at them.
No, that's not that's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily by yelling. It's not by yelling at them, but you just gotta be consistent, right? Right? You just gotta be consistent. That's all. Say which why so many men now are still dealing with past trauma and mental health. Because somebody told them to suck it up.
Yes, and told them don't be crying. Boys don't cry. Men don't cry. You'll be all right.
I say a lot of men are suffering from trauma because nobody told them that how to deal with their emotions. Because that's all the father's trying to do is teach a young man how to deal with it. All you can do is try.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. We're learning. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, that's all you do. So all a man is doing when he's telling a young boy to control his emotions, we're trying to say, learn how to control your emotions. Learn how to think, use logic before you make your decisions.
But does that make it better? Does it make the trauma better? Does it make the
I don't think that's trauma.
It is trauma.
Okay, as a man, I'm not traumatized from that. I wasn't traumatized. I was told this. Well, I can speak from, but I'm a man. I'm a whole man who was a whole boy. Yes, me.
But you didn't grow up in a lot of circumstances that other boys did either.
But I grew up in a lot of circumstances that a lot of boys did grow up in.
Okay, and your point that you're making is?
My point that I'm making is
you weren't the masses.
I was. Where do you think I grew up?
Man, please. I ain't got nothing to do where you grew up and how is this too. I'm not saying that.
Yes, I did. I feel as okay, let me make an I statement.
Thank you.
That's what I was trying to do. Then you try to make that invalid. But my I statement is I wasn't traumatized. It helped me that I had men in my life that were telling me, man, suck it. They told me to suck it up at the right times when I needed to suck it up, when I need to be tough. That didn't traumatize me.
That's a difference.
That's what I'm saying. It's not all a blanket. Now, if you're doing it at the wrong time, then yeah. But I think most male trauma, a lot of my trauma came from the absence of men. When I went through periods in my life where men weren't active in my life.
All right, sir. I mean, that's great conversation, great talk, and great, but that's not where we were coming from. We were coming from the more. You're speaking of an anomaly. You're great. That's great. I'm speaking from the masses.
All right.
That's all I'm saying. On a general state, general.
Right. Look, I'm cool. It's okay to express your emotions, right? But there is a balance that has to be had when it comes to mental toughness. And one thing I find about like this generation too, because we've gotten into this, make sure they express their emotions. We dealing with a lot of mentally weak young boys out here and girls
because they weren't taught how to mentally express their mentally emotions.
So they're being told. So they're being told how to. They're being told to express them, but not taught how to express.
Correct. They don't have the proper tools.
Right. So they're being told, this is how I feel. I'm gonna say how I feel, but they're gonna say it. If they're not taught how to say it or how to express it, then it comes across different. I just
Tiffany Patrick says, "How's the parent not manipulating the sons to not have feelings?"
Because when you say suck it up, you're not saying don't have feelings. You're telling a child that's not handling something in a healthy way, right? To say, hey, you got to deal with this pain. This pain is here. It's not gonna go away. So you got to deal with this situation.
Well, why not say it like that instead of saying suck it up?
That usually comes right after suck it up.
It does not.
It does.
It does not. I mean, that's that teaching him. Y'all don't listen to him because he know that is not the general case where people the children get spoken to that way. That is not. Now we do that now. We're trying to do that now. But no, you told to suck it up, stop crying, and get up and move around. You're not. It's not explained to you that I'm saying that. I'm not saying that your feelings are invalid or and that there's a way to deal with it. No, you're just saying just shut up crying. Nothing ain't wrong with you. You're not hurt. And get up and go, and we just move on. And that's what's been taught. Was taught to our generation, to the generation right after somewhat. And that's why we went so far on the spectrum, on that other end of the spectrum, and why children is just so emotional, overly emotional, and so there's no balance. That's why when we find that balance, then that's where we can start creating that responsible and emotionally intelligent person to be able to respond things in life in a different way without whining and crying and being no.
You almost did it. So you almost went there. I just let you talk. You almost went. I just let you talk. Look, there's no guarantee. There's no magic wand when it comes to parenting.
No, there's not, but there are ways. Why do when we look at psychology and we look at trauma and things like that, you apply that in the same way with parenting. Yeah, there's no magic wand, but we can't continue saying that as we move down the line and we supposed to be progressing and learning. We can't continue to say there's no magic wand and we just supposed to be we saying that it's okay for the things that we've done that may have harmed the children that we've put to raise. But there are some things that we need to learn to do differently. We know it don't feel right. We may not know the right way to do it, but we know that ain't right. So stop that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I can feel that. That's what's up. But yeah, man, so old way, new way. You know what I'm saying? I think we got to be careful in trying to be so modern that we throw away old habits.
Oh, absolutely.
That made sense. You know what I'm saying?
I'm that one. I go from okay, and then over here, that gentle parenting that they call it. Yeah, that gentle parenting is for the strong, baby, because I'm weak. Baby, I can't gentle parent. That's why eventually we wind up get your
I'm gonna show you what
right, and so it comes out. So finding that healthy balance, because our parents and my grandparents were not wrong. They were working from the best of their ability, where they knew how to work, and a lot of that came from again. People might say, "Oh, there you go, blame the white man again." It comes from that psychological effect of plantation living, Jim Crow, all those things, because our parents had to protect us. So yes, sometimes they had to put the fear of you in so that you would not be hurt, that you would come home. And I think
Yeah, it was certain personalities
right,
that was like, you can't take that out there
right,
with them white folks.
right,
You can't take that
right,
smart mouth out there. You can't
right,
take,
right. It
you
was out
can't
of
show how
protection.
you really feel
Yeah,
out there. You get fired from your job saying
right,
what you really feel,
right.
and that sort of thing. So yeah, a lot of that come
Absolutely.
into play. You know what I'm saying? So
Tiffany asked, "What's the right emotion for a man?"
honest ones.
Thank you. And when and that question, when you just listen, we're gonna move on. But question,
Uh-huh.
when you say the honest ones, when again, so when a person demonstrates that those honest feelings, and then they might be like,
We're not
uh,
dealing with the
uh,
what, we're dealing with the how.
and but that's what I'm saying. So when they feel comfortable and safe, because a lot of times, a lot of males do not feel comfortable to be honest
Ooh,
about
these
their
blanket
emotions.
statements about men. I'm just
Oh
so
my God!
tired
See
of
that
the
you see that
sexism
he needs to go.
on this
He
show.
trying to teeter totter on that, y'all.
No, no,
Get
no, wait, what? No.
no, never did.
I'm just
Anyway,
saying.
Ifa Tamisha said that she teach her son to it's okay to express emotions, and crying is emotion, but whining because you can't get your way.
That's what I'm saying.
That is not what you was. That's manipulation. That's why I
Uh-huh.
taught my children about manipulate that word. That's being able to tinker and move around because in order to get your way, you're trying to manipulate and change things around in order just to get a certain reaction that you want.
Was you doing
Ooh,
that behind my neck? Well, yeah. Okay. Okay.
I just like
But you
I
said you
like
had a question. Oh, you said the
I asked you,
question
you said an
was,
honest one. And I
yeah,
said,
honest
as far
emotion.
as emotions,
Mm-hmm.
when you feel those honest emotions coming on, a lot of times that's when the children have to suck it up. And sometimes I think we tell ourselves internally, subconsciously to suck it up as well, men
Mm-hmm.
and women. It's like, stop, why you come with that old shit? Come,
Right.
you know,
Right.
get it together, tough up.
Because I try to teach the how.
Okay.
I try to teach. I try to intervene
Mm-hmm.
with my children to teach the how.
Mm-hmm.
So they crying over something like, "Oh, they come here," And I will say, "All right, calm down, breathe, suck it up. Now,
Mm-hmm.
tell me where it hurt.
Right.
Are you hurt emotionally? Are you hurt physically? Where is the pain?"
But did you hear your energy? I wouldn't want to tell you shit. I wouldn't.
Well,
All right,
hey,
go ahead.
look,
What is it?
That's natural daddy energy.
Nah, when it comes to a girl, you don't come to no girl with that big daddy line energy. When you trying to console her, she ain't gonna do
I'm
no
not trying. I'm
mess.
not always trying to
See,
console as
that's
a
what
father.
whatever. Okay.
Now I console my daughters more than I console my sons,
And why?
because they my daughters, and their pain is my pain.
Okay, so why can't your son pain be your pain as
Because
well?
it is, but it's my job to model for my sons, that they help my sons work through that pain. You got to help the daughters. We got 2-parent household. You help them go through their pain. I don't know what it's like to be a little girl,
Yeah.
but you do. So you help them through that. I can pet on them and stuff like that, and then you got to tell them the reality and what they got to face. That's how I look at it. And then with the sons, you nurture them, because as soon as they go, but here another plate. You still hungry? That's you. But for me, it's like, man, what's the problem? Nah, bro. Nah. Okay, you gotta look at it like this. Okay, it's okay to be mad, but we don't go when you're 13. You don't do that. You don't
I'm
do
cool
that.
with that. I'm cool
Right,
with that.
right.
I'm cool
I
with
got to
that.
tell them the how. You don't go and you 15. You don't do that.
I'm cool with that.
You know,
Please do.
yeah. So no, suck it up. Now
So
bring
hold
that
on.
tantrum back in. Yes. Okay. Good.
He keep messing with the comments. I want all of the stuff.
And thank y'all for all these great comments too.
Yes, and I'm trying to make everybody know that we seeing them and that they being brought up and they're valid. I'm trying to
It scrolls up
acknowledge.
and down.
Don't Tigeria, our son, Black Pixel, says don't no man want to raise no boy softer than wet tissue paper. I think that's important to teach them emotional control and when and where it's appropriate to express what they're feeling. And that's fine. Yeah.
I agree.
But when you're with your family, with your
Sound like my
parents,
son.
you should not have to be worried about if you don't show the emotion. You should be able to show emotion and get tools like he just gave them, tools to help them work through those emotions. You shouldn't wonder if this is the time that I can show my emotion with people that's
Yeah, but
supposed
you
to be
need to know
caring and
when
nurturing
though,
me.
right? right? You need to know when. Like
Absolutely.
if you got something going on, let's say you got something going on that's personal to you, or might be between you and another family member, and we all at the dinner table together, you know, and it's time to pray, and you upset about something, and you at the table, and you don't excuse yourself, and you just sit at the table like this.
Yeah, don't take that energy somewhere
Take
else.
that energy
I don't
somewhere
need that.
else.
Yeah, take it. Deal with. May I be excused again?
Thank
A
you.
tool is a way. May I be excused? I'm, you know, may I be back?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
And then it's
So
on us
that's where
as
the
a
lesson
parent,
comes.
though.
Thank you.
And not to taunt, because I believe that.
But do you intervene, or do you just let them be there?
No, I just said, I believe that once they say that, they acknowledge, hey, I'm in the space. May I be excused?
Once they acknowledge it.
But if you've if you're teaching them tools, then that's what they're gonna do. You're gonna say, hey, you feeling the way, you need to go somewhere with that. Okay, but they go, and they know. But I'm saying that sometimes as parents, we taunt, because I know I came from that, and I was doing it because I'm thinking that's the way to do. Like taunt to me. So you skipping over all comments and stuff.
No, I'm segueing. Go smooth with me. I'm feeling you.
I can't.
I'm feeling you. No. I'm just laughing because Talisha Stu said, "Why can't we talk about it in that space, like right there at the table?" Because I'm trying to eat.
Yes, we could talk. I mean, but you gotta find. Yeah, I'm trying to eat too. How my food?
It's everybody else. Why everybody got to be in it? If everybody ain't got to be in it, you need to survive.
Because if I'm gonna say this, that's not the time, because if they're huffing and puffing and they're giving off that energy, they're not in the space to resolve that anyway. Let them go cool off, and then they'll be able to come back like, what was going on, and we can talk about how what you know. That's what I'm saying.
Because it's still hot.
Over food.
Maybe you could be that kind of family. Like, okay, wait a minute, hold on. No. And Nkoyo's obviously upset about something, and then shout out to Katrina. Then say, "Show you what's problem." Katrina owe me $10. Huh.
See, I don't even know where I'm going now. I don't know where I am.
I'm saying we at the table, and you say, like, y'all just air it out right here at the table. It brings everybody in. Sometimes you need everybody in it, I guess, to resolve it. But I'm just saying, just know when to rein it in and when to let it out. When you wear your emotions on your sleeve, I think that's dangerous.
Not when you wear them on your sleeve. It's when you don't know how to properly wear them on your sleeve. It's because it's okay to express and to walk and show with go with emotion. It's the proper expression, the proper utilization of those emotions. That's where the problem comes in. So I'm cool with, I'm an emotional being, and I do show all emotion on face, in my energy, and I've been working on that, because yes, I do. Miss is that Chisa Brigham says, do you think staying on the oldest with tight boundaries impacts the younger siblings? Absolutely. And I think it can be in a negative and a positive way. I think that if you spend a lot of time on the oldest child, that it breeds resentment. And it breeds, it does build character in ways, again, going back to that balance, I was a older child, so I'm the oldest of all my blood siblings, my cousins, all those things. I am the oldest, one of the oldest, and that's difficult to have to deal with all that pressure. That's just like with anybody. No one needs to have all the pressure relying upon them all the time. Just like the woman don't need it, the man don't need it. They have to worry about how to provide for the family. That should be no one pressure, not on him. I shouldn't be having to worry about it, taking care of the whole household. Those are things that sometimes balance comes. So no, I don't believe in saying all that to say. All right.
And you're gonna move on and you're gonna let me address it.
Go ahead. Yes, I'm gonna let you address it. Yes.
Oh man. I think it does impact the younger siblings. The chances, usually parents, you're gonna do your toughest parenting with your oldest children. Right, you're gonna do a lot of your toughest parenting with your oldest children. I think that's where most of the fear is, because you're a new parent, and we tend to run a tighter ship with the older siblings. Then when they get siblings, then they're gonna have different responsibilities on them that the younger siblings don't have. Right. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be kind of like your assistant in the household, and again, they're responsible for setting that example, that sort of thing, and so I'm cool with strict parenting. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with strict parenting. I'm cool with boundaries, especially if it's done in the right energy. You know what I'm saying? And it's done to keep the baby safe and educated. Shit, I'm with it, you know. But yeah, it definitely affect the young ones. But the young ones, they gonna figure your ass out. And by the time the young ones get older, they will have learned all your
all the
triggers.
tricks of the
They're gonna learn all the
trade.
tricks of the trade,
And they
and
go,
they're gonna know how to make you laugh.
they gonna have to
They're gonna
dodge
yeah.
and shit. Boom,
Yeah,
boom.
it ain't gonna be the same. I guarantee it's not gonna be the same.
Woo! Katina Williams said, I think certain types of toxic kids fuel self-hate. I'm relishing, I'm really realizing that there are a lot of traumatized and hurt adults in our community. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
I definitely agree.
110%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between, you know, motivating, you know what I'm saying, and putting down.
Right.
And we have to recognize when, you know, some children don't do reverse psychology. So they just agree with what you said the first time. So you're like, you sorry, and you think, okay, he gonna get up and do something to prove to me that he's not sorry.
Like,
not every child is that. Some children gonna say he right. I'm sorry as hell.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be what you call them.
Yeah. It's called the bell. How many see, that's because
What's up, son?
That's because Tajiri, and even Tajiri, I can agree in the he got it, and it was healthy doses, you know.
Yeah.
He got the belt in healthy doses. But when he got it, the dose may not have been healthy, but it was a healthy dose.
So you about to tell the world I'm a child abuser?
No, I'm not.
No. I beat him too much.
No, that's not. I'm not talking, because it was a combination of Baba the psychiatrist and Baba the parent, Baba the enforcer. It was all that, and it was just so I had to leave the house. It was just so.
I think what it was is because it didn't happen often.
No, I know.
So when it did, the shock of it made it seem worse than what it was. And I think it was more the shock of it. But it was an impact, because my whoopings are they last 6 months as far as the psychological impact. We don't have no trouble for 6 months.
No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah,
and that's why I be hoping it come out sometime with this new generation, this new children we got.
But
abundantly be.
I get them, but I thought you was gonna read the one that was right there.
Yeah, but
I can't scroll.
You got your on the other thing. Get over there. Shoot. Now, abundantly beautiful says, as we parent, we should be reparenting ourselves. Stop it and do better than what was done to us. And that's absolutely right. And that's why over the years it's really been changing for me. And that's why I'm going to go scroll back up. Why do you scroll down? It really just takes away. And I'm going to say it because it's distracting for me. Get over there to your stuff.
But this is my stuff.
It's mine now.
How you just gonna come bully my computer?
It's mine now.
No.
I think we should. And that's why sometimes I come off, and I think sometimes I come off as a little, soft, or a little, because I am thinking a lot about, I need to pull back because this is what happened to me. This is what I would have wanted. And sometimes you get confused when you're living in a state of being of maybe traumatization, maybe, and you're trying to move to another point, then it's confusing. You're trying to live parallel lives, 2 lives at the same time. That's what I'm looking at. And that's the way I look at it. It's what I say, I think it's full, but real, and they leading us to. I got it. Whatever he getting add to. I'm not getting attitude. You want me to get into the show? I'm in the show. Going to T.I. and Tiny with their little son King. This is why this is really right. This why we're talking about the parenting then versus now.
Yeah. So I don't know what to do. I can't control my computer. I don't know what to say.
I'm gonna
pull up the leave. You got it right there.
No, I'm gonna because not all of them come up on there. Some the Facebook and YouTube come up there, but that's fine. Go ahead. I thought we was in this together. And you obviously can see all the comments, and you go faster. I like to read. I just like to respond to them as they come in.
My phone don't show all. My phone don't show all of them either. Okay, and I was.
I come from here. I come from here. Yes, right. Yeah. Zed Ben said Google is the new parent. He's right.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
really,
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
agree.
yeah. I agree to a certain extent. We're saying like the internet. You know what I'm saying is the new parent. You know what I'm saying. So because we do put them in front of the machines, and a lot of times you don't know what your kids believe.
And with all the opinions on of societies how things should go. I was gonna highlight y'all's comment stuff. So if they don't get highlighted no more, that's not that's because I'm not over there no more. So but with people coming in with everybody having an opinion about it, whatever. I mean, whatever. Hey, that supposed to, what that supposed to do? There we go. Okay. Anyway, so
Oh no.
with the different opinions that everybody has, they call it gentle parenting, conscious parenting,
Mm-hmm.
and all these different things. It's and then when the loose the words that they use now that meant something else, but they making it mean like triggering. That those words, these are new terms to just say, don't talk to me about what I'm my something that I'm doing because it reminds me of this, and that's not fair. That's not cool. So we have to really learn that balance because a lot of times that stuff does come up. Oh, I feel triggered, or you're gaslighting. I think gaslighting was a
Right.
big old term that everybody was just using loosely, just for no reason. And I'm
Right.
like, so yeah. So let me look and see what else they saying on here. Go ahead,
I like this point too. We also have to stop making excuses for our children as a people. If we know about trauma our parents experience, we have to make it our job to address these generational issues and do something about it. It's not enough to feel sorry for them and let it continue. Yet once we know we have, once when they say when you if you knew better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? And so I definitely agree as we learn, but learning and implement is two different things. And when you grow up with certain habits, it's harder to unlearn than it is to learn. You know what I'm saying? And so that's a good point as well. All right. Cool, cool, cool. So yeah. So with the King and Ti thing, and we don't do a lot of talking about the celebrities, but I found it was interesting. I don't know if y'all saw this week where King Harris, Ti's son, he's 18, Ti and Tiny son, 18. They were at an Atlanta Falcons game, and they got to talk about his childhood and his upbringing, and
Mm-hmm.
and he was trying to say that he came up in the hood because he was over his grandmama's house a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can hear Tiny in there saying that, yeah, because you used to cry to go over there because you was 12 and you sucked on a pacifier,
Mm-hmm.
and then, and T.I. was like, you don't come from that. You've been well taken care of. And the young man, like, no, I stand on business because he's trying to project more of a street image
Mm-hmm.
and that sort of thing. So they got into an argument. It was a family argument, you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
it looked like T.I. had to grab him up a little bit towards the end because he was like, get up off me, and he grabbed him up a little bit towards the end, you know what I'm saying? But I found that as an interesting dynamic. I've seen it, and I don't know if this is them because I don't know them, but I've seen in my experience where children who don't come up in your hood, they take on the characteristics as if they did.
Right.
Like you had that first generation that kind of got out the hood or whatever, quote unquote, and then and then the next generation you'll have maybe a child that wants to still be there or wants to identify with your street, like I think King wants to identify with T.I.'s gangster side because it's promoted so much, and so even though he grew up rich, he wants to identify with that. So it's kind of like you may let go of your past, but your past can kind of be reborn in your children. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, some of them dang. Some of them do for children. Be want to identify with the wrong thing. Yes, they do. A lot of them do. I know I had one of my children that she wanted to be hood all from the day. I was just like, where is this coming from? You have none of this in you, and I'm working hard so that you don't have
Right.
to. But I guess again, when the somebody said earlier, it's like reparenting yourself, and it's like you have to. I believe children are pieces of us, and they're my mirrors is where I look at them. And so when I was having to go through that, I'm like, okay, just you got to deal with that part of you, boo. You got to let her know you ain't there, and you don't, and let her know the true hoodness of where you came from, and the true lifestyle of where you came from, the hardships and the things you had to go through, so that it's not glorified. I don't glorify where I came from. Yes, I had to do some things, but I don't say they're not as a badge of honor there, but led me to be who I am and gave me some great character. I want them to have that same, but not learning the same lesson, not in the same way. I want you to have some of those good characteristics, but it doesn't have to be learned that way. And that's what we were trying. I was trying to help with that. But I think that some are also saying that King is reaching out for some attention and some love.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because perhaps he was one of the older ones, and perhaps T.I. and Tiny did drop him off at Granny House a lot. And it was going over there that they had to deal with. I understand that, because I did have to drop mine off at Granny's sometime, or over to her auntie's. And I didn't like going on over there, and I had to come back, bring them home, and break down what happened, and be like, no, we don't do this. And I had to also prepare my children in a way to keep themselves safe and protected when going to in spaces. So if something happened, you definitely have to tell me. We discuss everything that go on at the place, and just different things. So I understand what he's saying, and I understand what they're saying. I just think it shouldn't be aired out in public like that. Which you and I have talked about it. We think that, and T.I. was on the show. They aired a show. Him and his son was on the next morning talking about how it was, it's all about the business and stuff like that.
It's
so
all content. They doing business. They're definitely doing business. They're gonna turn it into business, even if the dysfunction is real at the moment.
Right.
They're aware enough to say this is a viral moment, and we're gonna capitalize off of this viral moment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think that one of the things that our generation has to realize, that we can't have our cake and eat it too.
Right.
And a lot of us who've been in the streets or whatever before, we want to brag about it, then tell our sons don't ever do it.
Yeah.
And then we go and they see us grabbing clout with it.
Right.
And then we want to, don't you ever do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then we open a trap museum, you know what I'm saying, and celebrating trap music, which is music about slanging dope and and then we tell our children don't identify with that. But it's such a big part of our lives culturally. It's just somebody's gonna,
it's gonna
identify it. And if you spoil at the same time, that's dangerous, because if he ever gets a dose of real reality, is he really ready for it? Are you really ready for that life?
Just going off those fables.
Right. And that's what T.I. was telling him. You not built like that. You can hear him saying in the video, you not built like that. You know what I'm saying? And that hurt King. That hurt King, because King what you mean?
I think I am.
I check all the boxes.
Yeah.
I stayed at grandmama's house sometime.
Right.
I dress like a gangster. I cuss. I'm viral online. I do all. I check all. I say all the catchphrases.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But his dad is telling him in front of everybody, you ain't built like that. But he being real with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
she's Ifa Kamisha made a good point, said that when you think about it, King is also like the least famous child. He is. I mean, he's become famous based off of this.
Right.
How he's acting. That's how he's become the talk. Even his little sister, Eris, because she's singing, she's getting out. His other sister, the big sister that was in the girl group, and he had another sister. Yeah. So there he's
social media popular though.
Yeah.
I think he's more social media drama popular than the rest.
Stay off of there, big old mouth.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's why he shouldn't be on there acting the fool. Don't show your tail and then look. What?
No, he can't help that mouth. He didn't pick it out at Walmart.
You was okay. Whatever.
He was born with that.
No, he wasn't born with that.
Pacifiers.
And they was wrong for that. That was traumatizing. They should not have put that baby stuff. That's very demeaning. That was hurtful.
That might have been the white grandmama to let him do that.
No, it was. That's why I'm saying
the white granny 12 years old. 12 let him do the passive.
But she not. That's just like telling somebody one of our children peed on himself today was 12 and pup. That's not something we do. You hostile about that with family. You don't do that.
Right.
So that was just traumatizing. But then I know.
Well, no, they had to shame him. They had to shame him where he was shaming them.
They could have walked off. They did not have to shame him. They shamed the family.
I'm gonna walk off. I'm in a skybox at the Atlanta Falcons game that I paid for.
Well, well, then, well, hell, he get to go. Then you get
That-
him and his entourage and get him up out of. But you don't have to engage. I am in the
That's
skybox.
easier said than done.
Why? What?
And you are an engager.
Sir, it's
You
been a
can
while
definitely
since I've
identify.
engaged. Stop. See,
You stopped the whole show because I was scrolling the comments. You believe in engaging right then, right there, regardless of the
Yeah, I
circumstances.
got to try to make a point, y'all. On to the next. What's the point? What's the next? The next subject?
It's came to back over the thing. Go ahead.
Oh,
And walk off.
whatever.
Yeah.
I wish he would look at his older brothers as good rower. Yeah, but like she said, he's been coddled. Like you said, Simone, he's been coddled. He's been coddled.
Well, yeah.
And so he's throwing a tantrum, and he doesn't know how to properly express himself. All he's been able to whine and cry and get the thing and get the attention and get the results that he's looking for. And that's what we want to stop within our families. We want to stop our children from thinking that whining and crying or acting out is going to get the desired result that you're looking for. It shouldn't. And when parents give them that you're telling them, yes, it is. And so now I'm going to take this into adulthood, and then somebody's going to really hurt my feelings, and then I'm going to become a dysfunctional adult. Because I haven't been taught the proper way to be able to express how I'm feeling. I'm hurt. Yeah, I want what I want. And let's talk it out with them. But my mama, you said I couldn't. Can we work a deal? And then be fine with it after you can't. Take your legs in there and sit down and suck your pacifier. Shit, you can't have it. Yeah.
The one you can't have. the one you confiscated. You know.
Peace, Miss Haley.
Peace, Miss Haley, greatest teacher in the world. What's happening? What's happening? You know what I'm saying?
Drink that brown, Miss Haley. Drink brown.
But I think he's his identity. He's found that as his identity. I'm gonna be the most like a young version of my daddy.
And he's not.
You know,
he's
and
not.
We don't know. We didn't have social media when T.I. was that young. We don't know. We don't know. He might be more like his daddy than we think. Might be why I was telling a lot of times it's the child that's just like you.
Oh yeah, no. That tells the truth on you, and then
that you don't get along with that you
why.
So sometimes that's what it is, you know. So yeah, man. Yeah. So okay, so that's what's up. That's
on the T.I. and Tiny and the
yeah. But we pray for healthy, happy Black families. In the end, you know what I'm saying. But
T.I. need to take him back to the dentist and get them teeth shaved down some. Maybe that'll help him stop opening that big mouth of his and shaming himself and that family.
No, he just need to stay on his ass like he was on that video, just off video. Just stay on his ass about being a man and being responsible and getting some of those emotions under control. Yeah. Suck it up, King.
Right.
Suck it up.
And then T.I. had to come back out and like Ifa Tumishe said, he had to come back out and protect his behind. There's a promoter out there promoting based off they fighting stuff, promoting it. He got to come back and do. You need to. I'm there. That's what you're supposed to do. But I'm sure he's tired of doing that. That's what I'm saying. They're tired of having to come and fix and do and protect him. Sit your ass down in that house. Shit.
It ain't over. They know they in it for the long haul. They're gonna be protecting that young man for a minute.
Because he won the VP special project.
Yeah, or that go-getter that's gonna run with ideas. And then when the ideas crash, who got to step in?
Right.
The parent. There's always one. It's always ain't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it's always one. Yeah. Always one that's gonna jump out the plane. Man. Without the parachute. It's always one, y'all, that's gonna do that. It's the visionary. But you gotta remember, I was got to, because they either acting like their mama did or they acting like they daddy or a combination of both. And you got to remember, okay, what would I tell young me in this situation?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the difference is they got so many different voices coming at them nowadays.
Yes.
You know, by the time you talk to your child, they done messaged and watch memes and got all kind of philosophy fed to them before you get to them.
And that's the difficult thing, though. That is the difficult thing. But we hope that we can find and teach our children tools to be able to cope through this time, because they have
Right.
it's a different thing. We know, I can say that every generation has had it. It's bad for them in that generation, and it may have been, and it's different but the same than other generation. We just got to find those tools, those coping mechanisms that we are able to use for that time, because
Right.
this is whew, shit, it's a lot this time.
It's a lot. It's a lot going
Eric
on.
say he Malcolm Little. He
Okay.
think he's like, little
Yeah.
Malcolm,
Hey,
that,
so a little dude like that get his
Right.
head on straight.
Right.
Just as he's
Right.
good at promoting the crap,
Right.
he'll be great at
Right.
promoting the
Right.
real shit. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So yeah,
absolutely.
we pray King turn around.
I hope we do too.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. We
and,
want young brother to turn.
and I
We
hope
want
it,
young brother to
if
turn
it's
it around.
if it's, I hope it's not some what you call it too
What?
involved to some substances and stuff. I hope that he
Right.
if so they can get away.
See, this is
from
why I
that.
miss TV
Why?
as the primary form
Come
of
on.
entertainment.
Right.
You know what I'm
some good
saying?
stuff to
Yeah, and you can be more deliberate. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
kind of just miss TV because there's nothing that everybody really watch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's so much that entertainment is so diverse, and that's good on some levels, but on a just kind of on the imagery level, I kind of miss it where it's just you had to watch TV.
Right.
And
it
what was
was
on the TV
right.
guide.
And it was some good. It was censored, so you wasn't gonna get a whole bunch.
You just won't get over. You had to live a life,
Right.
like you had to encounter gangsterism
Right.
to be gangster. You couldn't pretend
Right.
to be gangster and get yourself killed
Right.
pretending. You had to get out here and encounter some shit
Right.
in order to do it.
Right.
But if you watching a screen, it's Bill Cosby.
Right.
It's the Evans family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
so,
Rock.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're looking at shit like that. And so, you can't just pick it up. You can't, it wasn't nothing you can sit on and front on all day long.
Right.
What was you gonna do? Call people?
They probably outside playing.
Yeah,
so they line gonna be busy or just ringing.
Yeah, posting was called three-way.
Right,
Back in my day, you called two people at the same time. I'm gonna kick his ass tomorrow. No, for real. Let somebody know. You couldn't post it nowhere. No, wait till I see him at the bus stop. Like you had to find people, or people had to find, and you couldn't tell nobody. You had beef with somebody else if they also had communication with them, because that means it's finna go down.
Because they finna
word finna spread. You know what I'm saying? Word finna spread. Now you just sit up on your computer and argue with somebody in Wisconsin.
I know.
I went through your profile. You ugly. Look at your fat wife, and you stank, and you boo boo boo. Y'all ain't gonna never meet.
And if you do, you gonna embrace.
And if you meet, the energy ain't gonna even be the same.
I
don't even know what we're talking about, dog. I didn't know what we're talking about.
Because you're gonna be so happy because you met somebody that you
right. Y'all really don't know y'all friends.
Right.
The best of friends, because y'all this motherfucker all day going at it. Y'all spend a lot of time together. If we didn't have nothing where you can argue with somebody all day on.
Right.
Nothing.
No, we did nothing.
It's all.
You couldn't even do it on the phone.
Yeah.
Because your mama go click it. I need to use phone. You need to get off this phone.
You got a phone. You can't be on the phone all day.
I gotta go, y'all.
Yeah. You hear that line clicking. No, it might be for your mama. Let your mama miss her call.
Right.
Hey, all right. But tomorrow is school. Boo. Hello. Hey, Aunt Cheryl.
Right.
Mama ain't Cheryl on phone. And then you had to go do something else.
You have to go find something else because she finna be on the phone. Because she finna do her own gossip.
Yeah, you couldn't get on nothing and go back and like I said. You couldn't message nobody. Wasn't no texting. None of that type. I missed that. That shit made parenting easier.
Oh, that was funny.
It did. Yes. Man. So now, shoot, you can just be a gangster. Your child can be anything.
Right.
All day.
And not really be that.
And watch your little badass kids on Roblox.
It's bad.
It goes down.
Goes down
like,
in the Roblox.
Yeah, in the Roblox. Yeah, like we say go down the DM for the grown folk. For cheering, it go down in the Roblox and on Discord.
I'm serious, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all really need to ask your children what they doing. They got freak rooms inside of Roblox.
Yeah, in
they
Roblox.
Have y'all better go check out your cheering.
Check out what your cheering is doing, because even the video games is crazy as hell. Them Fortnite,
the way
Roblox.
they dress, they got where they get. I mean, they blocks, but they still got it to where they can be naked. They can be scantily dressed.
Doing the baddies, and they do baddies in Roblox and BBLs and shit in the game. So you gotta watch it, man. We didn't have them kind of outlets. We ain't have them kind of outlets. No. Y'all was watching Strawberry Shortcake, them, the Smurfs. Then you go play. You play with them dog. We might do some hide and go get it. Them hunching. We could only act out the little shit we could glean
right,
from what what the old folks was doing. Yeah. You know. You knew how lame somebody's house was by how they played.
Right.
I knew the Willises wasn't gonna play hide and go get. They ain't know nothing about that. They ain't know nothing about that. It was certain kids we come around and we say, okay, we don't want to mess them up.
Right.
we done seen some shit.
Right.
You know, but yeah, man, it's a different day now.
It really is.
They be, they be doing so. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. So I miss the TV. I miss my black TV families. I think my favorite black TV family of all time is probably the Evans, the early Evans in Good Time. I'm the Huxtables?
Yeah, mine's the Huxtables.
I fuck with the Huxtables too. I ain't even lie.
I just loved it. It was just like it was. I know it was TV. You know, even as an adult, I have to tell myself it was TV. It was scripted, but the way they scripted the way they raised and handled a lot of situations, I thought that was just OG. And I love their interaction with one another.
Yeah.
You know, Cliff and Claire.
And see, they was trying to teach us how to parent,
yes,
wasn't they? They was trying to give parenting examples.
And I parrot a lot of their I be trying to think, so what was that time? Remember that time? Claire,
Who you be parenting?
See, you see how you try to outside me on camera? You see
you be
how?
Snatching each cheering up.
You see how? Try to call you want to call me, shame me.
I try to shame you.
I'm done. On to the next.
Nah, you do be trying.
What's y'all favorite?
You be trying, but I ain't gonna lie. Our daughters put up. That's our old daughters. They put up resistance to all things Claire Huxtable. They don't do the Claire. You be trying. They be like, well, how did that make you feel? Goddamn, mama, you taking her side. I just asked you how they. We just not gonna tell you. You're gonna tell you. I knew it. You never loved me. No, I'm just saying you're an intelligent young woman,
and that's all right. After a while, when they get to doing too much, it's just click. I'm
yeah, then you be like, I love when you do this too. You know, you're taking me in a space that I don't want to be in, and now I'm just going to hang up the phone.
I'm going click. And I'm not answering it right away if you call back. I'm not doing it. No.
So I ain't gonna lie, you be trying. You get on your
use my stuff, baby, because I'm doing it for the betterment of me. It's not just for the betterment of them. It's the betterment of me. I want to be a better person. I don't want to respond in those reactive ways. You're not gonna take me off my game. I like my peace and I like the way I walk around. I'm on the way to my Claire Huxtableism.
I think moving here helps. Like moving away helps. Distance helps because it's harder to be Bill Cosby day in your face.
Oh yeah,
you know, because it's easier over the phone.
I'm gonna become not even Rochelle from Everybody Hates Chris. I don't know which mama.
That's close though.
That's close. I'm gonna become her real quick.
Yeah, that's
pop you upside. It's gonna
boom.
Real quick, like
the Huxtables were hard. You know what I'm saying? But I like the Evans. I like James and Florida Evans.
What are some of y'all's families, the black sitcoms that you black sitcom families that you say was?
I like when James whooped Mad Dog.
Oh yeah, that
y'all remember
good.
The gang members?
That was good.
They was trying to put what?
But we're not going to the episodes. We're not gonna go down that line.
Why are you telling me what to do and what not to do?
Because I don't want to go back down.
Get down. Suck it up. Suck it up. I want to reminisce on Mad Dog because he was a tough OG. And when you're a father, you got to raise your son's friends sometime. And I like he whooped Mad Dog, and Mad Dog was working on his
Dog got it together too.
He sure did. I'm just saying, dang.
He said, Eric said he like what's happening, rerun.
That was dope. Yeah. What's happening was dope. The mama, strong mama, single mama.
And that was the trait all the way around.
And she gave whoopings.
Okay.
So JJ and them got whoopings.
Mm-hmm.
Roger and D got whoopings.
Yep.
The Hustlers didn't whoop. They did punishments. They did. They grounded.
I mean, but see, you can ground. Good.
But see, you can ground when you got shit. When you got stuff.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got stuff and space. Go to your room.
Yeah.
Right. But if your room you share with all your siblings, what is that?
Right. What is that? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what? I'm taking your phone. Well, what if I ain't got no phone?
Right.
You know. So when you got stuff to take, you can ground.
Yeah.
A lot of times when you How do you ground when it's like what? You can't go outside. That was our
That was our thing. You can't go
You
outside,
can't
and
go
that
outside.
was hurtful.
Yeah.
That was hurtful.
Oh, 227.
Yeah.
That was a good family too.
227. You didn't like Virginia King. That's why I told you. Yeah, I told you. Petty is what I'm being right now.
I'm practicing colorism as black
Yes,
as
he
I am.
was.
As
Yes.
black as I am. I didn't. I
And it was
watched
reverse
227. It
colorism.
was. I watched 227, and I didn't. I thought the daughter was too dark, and she wasn't cute to me. She wasn't cute to me back then.
Even with the eyes.
She's
even
beautiful
they
though. She
yeah.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
She wasn't even cute to me in Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, she started getting cute.
You know, she blossomed. She grew
Right.
into a beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful black woman.
Right.
I mean, she cold with it, but yeah, 227 now. What?
That's how you know what generation you from. But that's a good one though. My wife and kids.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Woo!
Yeah, that was good.
My wife and
Yeah,
kids.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that was good. That was a good show.
It
Damon
really
Wayans.
was. Yeah, and it's
Damon
talking
Wayans
about
and
his
Tisha
son
Campbell.
being a teenage father and
Right,
having to work
right,
through that.
right.
And
It
then the
kind of
son
throwed
was
at the same
dumped.
time. Yeah, that was a funny show. Yeah, that
A
was
little
good.
slow.
Wife and kids. Yeah, you thought you was a little younger.
Yeah, he is.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
The
Winslows.
Winslow.
Yeah, but man, they were a little too soft.
I like the
family.
Winslows.
There was something about them. I think the cop being, I don't know.
I think,
I
yeah,
don't know.
they
I
weren't
like
black
the
enough
mama.
for me.
I love the mama.
She
and the
was.
I loved her.
She had some blackness, but I think the daddy, Mr. Winslow, the old police and stuff. I just wasn't.
I think his little sugarism came into play. It
You
came
look
through his
soft.
character.
You look
It came
soft
out.
as
No,
daddy.
his real life came into
Oh.
to play. I'm just saying. I mean, he was gay. He was homosexual, but it came out a little bit more.
Right,
And
right.
that he couldn't keep that in, and that it
Oh,
showed.
not as good as Fresh Prince guy.
Oh no, because I would have never been
you
able to
tell
tell
Uncle Phil.
And he was the now that was a daddy. I like
Uncle Phil went hard.
Uncle Phil went hard.
Uncle
that was
Phil
my daddy figure that
Uncle
I
Phil went
enjoyed
hard.
watching.
Yeah.
As
Uncle Phil
a
went
father
hard
figure.
on Fresh
Really
Prince.
good.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah.
You know, my bad.
Thank you. Now, he whooped Eddie. He said,
that's right, Eddie. Mad Dog's one that shot. That's right.
Thank you, Earl.
That's right, Earl. Appreciate it. What? Am I supposed to feel away or thank you, Earl? I appreciate it.
He should feel away.
She loves when I'm wrong. I don't. I actually don't. I just have strong opinions like everybody else. Because this one right here ain't never wrong.
That's a lie. I admit my wrongness a lot. I don't know.
Oh my goodness! I would throw this computer across the room, but I won't.
I'm about to say because you don't respond like that. That's not emotional intelligence for you.
No, it's just not how I am.
That's what.
Yeah. But yeah.
Bernie Mac. No, that showed real life. That was real a good. That was.
He'd say the worst family.
He said the worst family is Bernie Mac.
It was a funny show.
No,
but yeah,
it was real life. But that was real life. He had to watch it. He was parodying his own life for real.
He was doing a new age parenting,
and that was. He was trying to do the new age.
He was trying to do new age. He's a perfect example of our topic tonight.
That's what it made it funny.
That's what made it funny. It was a great show
because he was trying to do different from what he raised.
Hey, it was a great show.
He lost a lot because he whooped that little boy ass a lot.
He did. That little boy.
Junior. What was that? Junior. Somebody.
Right. But those children, that generation and the internet generation, these children, they are smarter in a lot of ways. They bring a lot more information to the table.
But they're dumb.
Right, because it's like you got a bunch of information, but you don't know what the hell to do with it.
Right.
So a bunch of information without intelligence can make you do dumb shit.
Right. You didn't start no trouble. I'm glad that came on this show. That's all. I just wanted to put that there.
No, it's all
Moesha
good.
was my show. I did enjoy Moesha. She was
all right.
Moesha was good. Don't listen to
him. I love Shirley Ralph. Anything she in. Yeah, I love Shirley Ralph.
We don't like
anything she in.
Moesha was a great show.
Moesha's all right. It was
a great show.
Great. What I put up there with
for
great.
The 90s. No, I really do because it was
I would say it's an iconic show. I will say that.
It showed family, a blended family.
Right.
It showed them going through the things they did. The cousin coming to stay, transitioning to college, and the friends.
Yes,
it dealt with a lot.
You know what? I wish it was 20 of them on today.
Right.
I wish it was 20 of them on today. Right. I don't know what they're doing to these sitcoms. The Netflix sitcoms, like I like the one Mike Epps kind of got. I like
my wife again. It's dysfunction, so that's why we like it. We can understand.
Yeah, right.
We can understand. We relate. So it's definitely it's like it's a parody parody for life that
Yeah,
we
yeah,
know
it's a
as
lot of
well.
parody. It's
So
over the
that's,
top, but
you
yeah,
know, but it's
yeah,
good. No,
yeah, it's good.
I
You
like
know, and then on the other spectrum, you had the one with the family
Family
reunion. Yeah,
Reunion with
yeah.
I like that
But
one
you know what I
too.
miss? I miss the shows that had the live studio audience that laugh for real. Like these shows use laugh tracks.
Yeah,
And you
that
can
kind
tell
of throw it
sometimes,
off
especially them Tyler Perry shows, they don't even play the laugh at the right
at the
time
right time. That's
sometimes.
what that pissed me off.
Yeah,
That
like,
pissed me off.
where you going, Mr. Brown? I'm going to the store. Boom. Ha, 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 ha.
It was like,
And they don't even match it.
it's like that wasn't funny.
Like you could tell it's a sound effect laugh. I'm
Yeah.
not feeling that.
I kind of like the over the top. I
What's
know
Jordan?
that this is. I don't know what Jordan is.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Did I
sorry.
do
That
that?
was an accident click. Sorry, Simone. I don't know what
You
Jordan
did a wrong
is.
click?
Where's Jordan? I don't know what that is.
Did you click wrong?
No, that was her answer. I don't know. I was meaning that wasn't meaning to put that up because I didn't know what that
Just
was.
say you made a mistake.
Oh, he trying to. Oh, I see what he doing.
your forehead itch?
Yeah, it is.
You shouldn't do that to your husband.
You shouldn't do that to your wife.
You just anyway, but yeah, so you
So
know,
now that was
it's some good shows. I missed out, y'all. We got to be intentional and get more powerful stories in front of our children too.
Absolutely.
Now, we competing with a lot of crap out here. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
I like that balance, though. I like when you have that balance, because
Right.
that dysfunction is definitely there.
Right.
Black people laughter is medicine. A lot of times we laugh at our dysfunction. That helps us get through it. That helps us ultimately face it, kind of deal with it. I know we sweep a lot of shit under the rug as a culture, but I think things should be dealt with, but you don't define yourself purely by your dysfunction.
That's why on the internet, the black folks internet, we play too much. We get labeled as the folks that laugh at the wrong thing, because we laugh at, but like you said, that's why we laugh to keep from crying and to keep from breaking down and murdering somebody.
Right. See, I know I hate laugh tracks too. Look, even the AI hates it. Thumbs up came up. You know what I'm saying?
It sure did.
Yeah. You know, don't tell you when it's time to laugh. See, back in the 70s and 80s, a lot of times they had the live studio audience. And so
they would laugh.
They laugh because it was funny, and you'll hear like natural laughter. You know what I'm saying? Now the laugh tracks are just whack.
Well, they don't have the studio audiences anymore.
They need to bring that back.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bring that back. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be cool. I think it's like you guaranteed to get some laugh and just use a laugh track. They scared the studio house getting there. They go, right. Why would you put asterisk their own? So is this just like if you comment, it makes the screen?
Okay.
Is that what we're doing?
That's not good. That's not good podcasting etiquette. My bad.
Like asterisk.
That's
like
why I'm not the engineer. That's why I'm not the engineer.
The grammatical corrections up
That's
there.
why I'm not an engineer. That's why you should be producing and not me.
Well, no. Now I feel bad. See, I should do. But anyway, you know what I'm saying.
Jordan was his name. That was Bernie Mac's nephew. Yeah, because I called him Junior, so it was Jordan. Thank you. That's why Simone just put Jordan. That's what she was trying to tell us is Bernie Mac's nephew's name. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
This was good. I enjoyed it.
I had fun. That was a good thing. Right. Anything else going on that you want to cover?
I mean, what did we put on the flyer? I forgot.
We talked a little bit about our family, favorite black sitcoms. Of course, we talked about the thing. Shout out some black businesses. I wanted to shout out some black businesses. You know what I'm saying?
Please put your business in the comments, and then I will highlight them.
See, well, or someone else's black-owned business.
Absolutely.
It doesn't necessarily have to be your black-owned business.
Yeah,
even someone else's black-owned business. Matter of fact, I'm gonna shout out a business that's not ours. I like to shout out Alms Marketplace, right? So I'm gonna put it in the chat, y'all. Y'all go check out almsmarketplace.com.
Okay. All right. Got you. Yep, you're right. Junior was my wife and kids. That was his name, Junior. Jordan was Bernie Mac. Thank you.
Okay, so y'all go check out armsmarketplace.com. It's a black-owned online e-commerce marketplace. They don't just have their own marketplace set up. They're coaching people on how to set up their own marketplace, their own Amazon stores, and they're sponsors of the Uhuru Academy. So I just wanted to shout out my brother Kyrie Watson in Alms Marketplace.
I say absolutely. I say.
You know,
What's
also,
Simone?
you just came back from a spiritual retreat.
I did with Oshun Sacred Healing House, my sister Ika
Right.
Tumishe. We had a healing retreat in St. Croix, and I did have the opportunity to help facilitate some parts of that. But it was beautiful. We all got involved. It was more personal.
Mhm.
So I was. It wasn't like we were being led by one person. We were all engaged in leading each other. So it was really good. And
Cool,
yeah, so we
cool,
had a
cool.
great
So
time.
that's Oshun Sacred Healing House, y'all. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
definitely check that out, especially if you're into the traditions. You definitely want to
Yes.
check out Oshun Sacred Healing House. Powerful sisters doing powerful things. You know what I'm
Ashe,
saying?
Ashe.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I got to
Simone.
shout out UASC International, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to UASC International, Uhuru Academy, South Carolina International, right here in Columbia, South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Our we're not just we're not just co-founders, we're clients
We're
as well.
clients as
Our
well.
students go there,
Yes.
our children attend
Yes.
UASCinternational.org. So shout out to
Yes.
the Washington family, Keontae, the whole
Correct.
crew at
Yes.
UASC. Y'all go
Ashe.
check them out, UASCNS.org.
Ashe.
Who
Ashe.
else? Who
We
else?
got Nubian Moon Time.
Okay.
Provides moontime baskets, postpartum kits, and breastfeeding peer counseling. That's what's up.
I
Ashe.
say that's what I'm talking
Yes.
about.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. And since we own that vein, y'all go check out uhurumama.com.
Ashe.
All right. Y'all
Absolutely.
go check out uhurumama.com. Mama and Koyo specializing in what pre and post partum
Pre,
care
during, post.
during.
There's just the maternal health journey.
Right,
I'm
right.
there for reproductive services. If you're wanting to do womb work, womb healing, even if it's not to prepare for a birth, giving birth to a child, but just to get your reproductive services in line, systems in line. I help with all that. Pregnancy, prenatal,
Right.
postpartum, all those things. So yes,
I say,
absolutely,
and
sir.
you should go hard with it too,
Yeah,
y'all. That's
thanks.
just great. So go check out the website, set up a consultation. If you know somebody that's expecting, especially somebody's expecting and they're looking to do something more natural and not be so dependent upon Western medicine,
Mm-hmm.
y'all definitely need to check out uhurumama.com.
I
All right.
say.
All right. Cool, cool,
All
cool.
right,
And good
somebody's
question. Speaking of
asking.
business, anyone know
Mm-hmm.
of any companies that do baby clothes? I have a few
Oh,
design
cool.
ideas, and I was going to say, James Harris, you can also set up a drop shipping situation. Go check out printify.com or printful.com, and you can actually put those designs on baby clothes and drop ship that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's a good way to get
Get
started
started.
until you partner with someone. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like if you just want to test those designs out,
Right.
I would go to one of those third parties, one of those print companies, and
Right.
offer it. I know we do a lot of that on our school store. You know what I'm saying? At the Uhuru Academy, it helps us raise money. And yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that there are ways, y'all. There are opportunities out here, right? There are opportunities out here, and we definitely want to make sure to encourage everybody to take advantage of it. All right. Now, I want to show y'all a little something, a fundraiser that we have going on. And don't run because I said fundraiser. All right. Don't run. Y'all know the great work that we do with our children, but we don't want you to just give us donations. We want to give you something in
Return.
return. All
That's
right.
right.
All right. And if I can just find, there it is. All right. One of the fundraisers we have going on right now, we call them Ancestral Sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ancestral Sense candles. Okay, Ancestral Sense candles. You can go to uhuruessentials.com and find the Ancestral Sense candles right now. Proceeds, of course, go to the Uhuru Academy, but it's a nice candle,
It really is. It
right?
smells great.
Give us a
It's
review.
a soy mixed candle, so that means it's not made with the regular base. It's a good mix of it, so you don't have to be worried about breathing in any harmful fumes. The scent, it smells amazing. I don't even know what this ancestral
Right.
sense is. What the scent is. I think
That
this
might be
is
clean
my.
cotton.
I either got. I think this my. It smells like.
Mhm.
Sorry, y'all.
You got 5 flavors to choose from. You got clean cotton, sea salt, and orchard.
It smells like apple. harvest.
You know what? It's what it is.
Because
too.
that's
I
why
believe it is.
I'm smelling, because
Okay,
I would have
remember
wanted the
ordered it.
fall, and
Uh-huh.
I would have got the, I
Uh-huh.
think I got the apple harvest. But it
Okay.
is a great candle. Definitely, it lasts long. It burns for a good amount of time. So try them out. You know, good price, and it's for a great cause. So um, have it there. You don't even have to burn it. You know, it has great wisdom on it. It has a proverb
Right.
that
Each
says,
candle comes with an
yeah,
African
no
proverb.
matter how long the night, the day will always or surely come. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So we
Right.
got our African
Each
proverb
scent will
on
have
there.
its own proverb, as a
Yeah,
matter of
that's
fact. So
cool.
so check out the ancestral scents candles right now,
All right,
and
right, right.
that's just a cool way that you can support the Uhuru Academy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the direct link to this product in the chat.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Check this
And
out.
y'all go ahead and somebody gonna order one tonight.
Make a great Kwanzaa gift.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these make
Right,
great
right.
little
Stocking
stocking
stuffers,
stuffers for those who celebrate
right,
Christmas,
right,
you know.
right,
So,
right,
but yeah, these are great, you know, a great, just great
right.
decoration, period,
And
you
a
know.
great way to spread African wisdom.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
You know
In
what
a
I'm saying?
very
In a
practical
useful
way.
way. Yeah,
Right,
in a
right,
practical way.
right.
So, y'all definitely check that out. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we got some other products coming really soon. And we'll be, y'all just be on the
Yeah, be
lookout.
on the lookout.
Look out. All right.
Just be
Now,
on the lookout.
last thing I'm gonna say.
What you gonna
That
say?
last thing, baby.
What's
Then
that?
we gone. And you done good. Let me give you your props. Number one, for coming in, being on the show and doing your thing and
Because I
being as
did. I don't have to
intelligent
be
as
transparent.
you
Thank you.
are. You know what
Thank
I'm
you. Because I
saying?
was struggling at
You were
first. I was
struggling, but you
struggling.
did your thing.
Thank
You know what
you.
I'm saying? And I really appreciate you. You know what I'm
Thank you.
saying? But it's a thing, y'all. We need y'all to join the Patreon, right?
Yes.
No, we need us to join the Patreon
I
channel.
should.
The Uhuru Academy movement, our education movement, I feel is a positive for our community,
Right.
right? And I feel it's a movement worth building, and you can be a part of it. And you visit our Patreon channel, patreon.com/Uhuru Academy. You become a monthly automatic donor as far as low as $5 a month. Right. And membership has its privileges. We send special gifts, we provide special content to our Patreons, the
Right.
whole 9 yards. But we want to build the Uhuru Academy village, and we are a licensed 501c3. So everything you give to us, you write off on your taxes, right? What does this do? We develop scholarships with that. We pay teachers with that.
Yes.
We can finish building our new learning platform with that. This is how we grow the platform together, right? So yes, you can come and pay for our services. That's one way to support. You can buy products. That's another way to support. And you can also be a patron and support us every month,
That's
right?
right.
So there are no excuses. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate the love, but we want the support.
That part.
We want the support. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to do our work regardless. This ain't begging. This is an opportunity.
Oh, no.
This is an opportunity. This is us giving you an opportunity to share in this beautiful work and to share in this beautiful vision.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If it's for you, it's for you. And we would love to have you.
Period.
You know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
All right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I got tonight, babe.
Man, it was good.
We did an hour and 30 minutes.
We did an hour and 30. It was
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Whew. We got a little sketchy there.
It was. I think that
while.
when you clear minded, I think that's what happens when you're clear.
Very sobering episode.
Yes.
Very, very sobering episode of He Says, He Say.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
was.
Yeah. But it was fun. Looking forward to tomorrow. Shout out to Brother Rico coming through. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna shoot a music video to our song Anything. A lot of y'all haven't heard anything yet, but we have a vision for this video.
Yes.
Black Lovers Black Power. Be on the lookout for that movement as well. The next Black Lovers Black Power conference 2024.
Gonna think forward. Okay.
Okay. All right. Depending on how we want to do it.
Hey,
if we go 2025, it'd be big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we might be able to do 24. But just look at
because because it's a spring thing, right?
No, well, we normally do it's around our anniversary.
It's around our anniversary. So yeah, that's a whole year.
Okay.
From now, we'll see what's happening. We're looking for 2024. We'll see what happens. But Black love is Black power. We just we just want to continue to be active with Black couples.
Absolutely.
We're looking to marry some folk too.
We do marry couples. So if you guys are looking to get married during this holiday season, Kwanzaa, New Year, a lot of people like to do weddings on New Year's,
Right.
Especially if you're in the South Carolina area, the Atlanta, North Carolina area. Hey, reach out to us. We have a ceremony that we do. We do together, and we are ordained ministers. We're licensed ministers to be able to marry you. I would say that. I don't know about ordained.
Right.
We're
born ordained.
But we are licensed to. We have a ministry, so we're licensed to marry, and we would love to bring our energy and our ceremony to you, and incorporate into your ceremony with you and your family. So give us a shout out.
I say, all right, cool. But hey, y'all, I like this idea. Best Krista comment of the night.
Yeah.
Because you owe me some back rubbings and everything. Because you was rough. You was rough on my computer.
I think we can do it together. Because I feel like a little.
This whole equality thing is just.
You see how this works. I mean, equality.
Suck it up. Love y'all. Hey, it's been he say, she say. I love this Black woman.
And I love this Black man.
We out of here, y'all.
Peace. Have a great night, y'all. See y'all next time.